Rhea Ripley breaks silence following Liv Morgan confrontation, makes dangerous claim. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley showed up unexpectedly at Saturday night's main event to confront longtime rival Liv Morgan. The Eradicator has now shared an update on social media, making a dangerously bold claim for the future. In the second contest of SNME, Liv Morgan defended the Women's World Championship against Damage CTRL's Iyo Sky. The two Raw superstars were involved in an engaging battle, which ended with the Judgment Day member flattening her opponent with her finisher, Oblivion, to secure the win. The 30-year-old has now held the title for over 200 days. As Liv Morgan, accompanied by Dominic Mysterio and Raquel Rodriguez, was on her way back, Rhea Ripley made a surprise appearance to confront the champion and seemingly teased another match against her. The Nightmare took to her FK Twitter account to post a picture of herself and boldly claim she was determined to capture the Women's World Championship again soon. Wrestling veteran praises Rhea Ripley, claims she redefined women's wrestling in WWE. Rhea Ripley has been a force to reckon with since she joined the main roster in 2021. The 28-year-old's dominance only grew after joining the Judgment Day. Legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter recently praised Ripley and other WWE superstars. On a recent edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's The Wrestling Time Machine, hosted by Mac Davis, Apter claimed that Rhea redefined WWE's women's wrestling. The veteran stated that the former women's world champion had become a household name. The 79-year-old added that Nia Jax, Liv Morgan, and many other stars had also performed very well throughout the year. To me, Rhea Ripley changed the tide, the Riptide there. Rhea Ripley redefined the female end of WWE, and I would say there are a lot of other women in there that did incredible, including Teddy's pick, Nia Jax. Liv Morgan is also way up there, and so many of them. Rhea is people expect to see her. She became a household face in the pro wrestling business in 2024, he said. In her most recent in-ring appearance, the Eradicator squared off against Liv Morgan's ally, Raquel Rodriguez, in an anything-goes match on the latest edition of Monday Night Raw. Ripley secured a pinfall victory after hitting her opponent with a Riptide through a table. It will be interesting to see if she challenges Morgan for the Women's World Championship for the third time. Rhea Ripley breaks character to address current unflattering viral meme. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley broke character on social media to send a message to fans after an unflattering meme went viral. The 28-year-old is involved in a personal rivalry with Women's World Champion Liv Morgan on Raw. Ripley took to social media to send a message to fans, sharing AI McDonald's memes. Many fans have been creating images of stars working everyday jobs, and Ripley shared her reaction in a recent post on FK Twitter. The former Women's World Champion sarcastically suggested that the people making the memes were jobless, while McDonald's workers were trying to earn a living. Are we supposed to be offended by these AI McDonald's memes? McDonald's workers just out there trying to make an honest living, while you all scream jobless. So who's the joke really on? Face with N over mouth, she wrote. Ripley defeated Raquel Rodriguez in an anything-goes match in the main event of this past Monday's episode of Raw. Liv Morgan and Iyo Sky got involved in the match earlier this week, and Raw went off the air with Ripley and the Genius of the Sky both trying to hold the Women's World Championship. Bill Apter claims Rhea Ripley changed the tide in WWE. Wrestling veteran Bill Apter recently praised Rhea Ripley and stated that she has become a household name in the business. Speaking on the last episode of Sportskeeda Wrestling's The Wrestling Time Machine, Apter complimented Ripley's rise in the women's division. He noted that fans expected to see her now, and she is one of the biggest names in the wrestling industry. To me, Rhea Ripley changed the tide, the Riptide there. Rhea Ripley redefined the female end of WWE, and I would say there are a lot of other women in there that did incredible, including Teddy's pick Nia Jax. Liv Morgan also, way up there, and so many of them. Rhea is, people expect to see her. She became a household face in the pro wrestling business in 2024, he said. The former Judgment Day member pinned Liv Morgan during the Women's War Games match last month at WWE Survivor Series. It will be interesting to see if Morgan can retain her title at Saturday night's main event tomorrow night. Rhea Ripley slammed AI McDonald's meme with a hard-hitting response. Rhea Ripley's babyface run has been good so far, and fans have embraced the superstar's post-heel journey in WWE following her departure from the Judgment Day. Ripley has recently shared her thoughts on the AI-generated memes that showed several WWE stars in McDonald's costumes, and to most fans' surprise, Ripley took to her X to respond with a hard-hitting comment. Rhea Ripley shut down AI McDonald's meme with an honest response. Rhea Ripley would not tolerate jokes from fans at other people's expense, especially when it involves hardworking people making an honest living. Recently, a series of memes generated by AI was released on the internet, which showed WWE stars in McDonald's uniform. In an image, she was seen with her former pal, Dominic Mysterio. While the intensity of those memes was subjective, Ripley took a jibe at the people who created them. Several fans were offended by those memes. However, Ripley had a different take. She questioned why people were offended by the memes, pointing out that McDonald's workers are simply trying to earn a living while critics, who are often jobless, are the ones truly being mocked. Are we supposed to be offended by these AI McDonald's memes? McDonald's workers just out there trying to make an honest living, while you all scream jobless. Ripley's honest reaction received a wave of support from fans online. Such a reaction from the star truly matches her babyface phase in the WWE, as she has been ruthless, but her interests align with what fans want. In and out of the ring, Ripley has been a star with commendable skills when it comes to addressing a particular situation. Rhea Ripley sets her eyes on Liv Morgan's gold. Ripley has been in a feud with Judgment Day, especially with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. In the recent episode of Monday Night Raw on December 9th, Ripley defeated Rodriguez in a brutal anything-goes match. In the match, Ripley and Rodriguez clashed in the ring, battling with kendo sticks. As the match reached its climax, Liv Morgan, the women's world champion, rushed in to distract Ripley. She hit Ripley with her signature move, Oblivion, but Ripley kicked out. Meanwhile, Io Sky, the #1 contender for Morgan's title, attacked Morgan. The chaos allowed Ripley to capitalize, delivering the Riptide through a table, ultimately securing the win over Rodriguez. Also read, Liv Morgan refused to acknowledge Rhea Ripley's 10X claim, calling it false on X. Following her win, the Eradicator locked her eyes to continue her feud with Morgan to claim her championship back. Post-match, Ripley took to her X handle to call the Judgment Day duo trash. Introducing Raquel to another family member, she wrote in the caption of a photo where she was throwing a trash can on Rodriguez. Later, she took to Instagram to share her victory, pinning her opponent, captioning, "1 down, 1 to go."